The officials trying to keep a lid on all of this as Greer comes over, takes a shot at Zadorov. Zadorov pointing his stick in the direction of the Florida bench and has plenty to say on his way off the ice. And the Panthers will celebrate a 6-4 victory here on the night they raise the banner to the rafters.
So, 6-4 was the final score, huh? 6-4. That by my count, that is a 2-goal deficit, right? Skaz, can we confirm that? I was told there would be no math. Are you telling me the Bruins only lost by 2 goals tonight?
That is correct.
Are you sure about that?
Didn't feel that way.
You don't say. Wow. Well, that was an ass kicking. I mean, no other way to say it. That was a good old-fashioned ass kicking. From the second the puck was dropped, the Bruins got spanked. They did not belong on the same ice as the Florida Panthers tonight, and not much has changed over the course of the summer. They have not done enough to close the gap right there. I don't know how that team pushed that thing to 6 games in the playoffs. I don't. I mean, I guess I do. The answer is Jeremy Swayman, who was not in net tonight. And Jonas Korpisalo was. Wow, that guy sucks. I don't know how else to say it. I mean, I know that's not groundbreaking analysis. Like, you want, Mr. Hockey to come in here and tell you, all right, this is exactly what happened. I got nothing for you, man, other than, holy crap, that guy blows. Wow. That was not good. That was not good. None of that was good. None of it. I get it. It's game 1 out of 82. There will be better nights for the Bruins moving forward. No doubt about it. But welcome to the 2024-2025 Boston Bruins hockey season, everybody. Glad to have you alongside. Yikes. Boy, there's a lot to get to with that one. A lot to get to. The goalie. Anybody else think Jeremy Swayman should have waited a couple days? Is it too late for him to hold out? So he only got $66 million, huh? Over 8 years? Everybody thought the agent did a bad job because the deal wasn't done sooner. I think the agent might have done a bad job not telling him to wait longer. Yikes. Can you imagine if Korpisalo were starting every game? I hope Jeremy Swayman is ready to start about 75 games this year. Holy crap. Your thoughts, 617-779-0985. Bruins sucked tonight. The goalie sucked tonight. The defense sucked tonight. I know they scored 4 goals. Didn't really feel like they were great in Florida's zone tonight. That was not good. Not good from start to finish. So much to get to, and we do have the phone lines open for you. We can't get to Drake Maye as well, but Bruins open up the season. We're doing Bruins postgame here for you. It's Matt McCarthy in for Joe Murray tonight. What we'll do is we'll do a quick update on the sports of headlines, then back to you. So much to get to with the physicality of that game. Tkachuk, Bennett, again. The Florida Panthers being the Florida Panthers again. And the Bruins didn't have any type of response. There's one player on the Bruins, too, who I really think needs to be called out for his performance and lack of physicality and lack of response. That was Big Brother beating up on Little Brother again tonight. No other way to say it. All right, we continue. It's McCarthy in for Joe Murray. Phone lines open, 617-779-0985.
Sports Hub headlines.
Bruins lost the Panthers 6-4 tonight, opening up the season. Jonas Korpisalo got the start. It was not good. 29 saves on 30.
Around here, we call them the Joe Murray pre-party. It's Felger and Maz, afternoons right now. Joe Murray on the Sports Hub.
Save made by Bobrovsky, and Bennett will carry the puck up the near side for Greer. His shot, score on the rebound. The first shot was blocked. It came free, and it was Sam Bennett once again, and Florida makes it 4-1.
On the rebound was something I heard a lot tonight out of Ryan Johnston, who did a great job. First full game, first regular season game as the full-time regular voice of the Bruins here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. It's my job, Skaz. It's Matt McCarthy in for Joe Murray. I'm supposed to do theater of the mind here. It's radio, so we're supposed to paint the picture, right? I mean, you can't see me unless you log on to YouTube at 98.5 The Sports Hub. On YouTube, you can check out the show there. You can comment in the chat. We'll engage with you there. But I was trying to find a best way to describe these Korpisalo rebounds, and I think the only way I can do it, Skaz, is imagine a concrete wall, just like a slab, and I want you to stand, I don't know, 50 feet away from it, maybe less than. And I want you to take a tennis ball, okay? And then I want you to take an aluminum baseball bat, and I want you to smoke the tennis ball with the bat up against the concrete wall and see how fast that thing bounces out back at you. That is Joonas Korpisalo. Boy, that guy sucks. I don't know how else to say it. He blows. Wow. Can you imagine the reaction in the Ottawa front office when they realized that they'd be able to dump this guy? It's like Don Sweeney calls. Guys, quiet. Don Sweeney's on the phone. Maybe he's going to call us about Allmark. He's trying to trade Allmark. Yeah. Hi, Don. How you doing? You want to trade Allmark? Well, sure. I mean, we already have a goalie, so I mean, I don't know if we really need him, but like, what if you? I don't know. And maybe this is crazy. What if you took back Korpisalo? Then there's this pause on the other end, and Sweeney says, okay. Don, can you hold on 1 second? And then they press mute, and then they laugh. That is probably how it went. Like the snickering in the Ottawa front office when they realized that they'd be able to get rid of this guy. He sucks. Wow. Not good. The Bruins were not good in front of him tonight. The Bruins were awful tonight. From the drop of the puck until the end, they were awful. And we will get into the reasons why they were awful, but I can't get over the Korpisalo thing. I can't get over it. Skaz, do we do cross-show take shaming on the night show? Has Joe done that? Has he been willing to shame other takes, other shows for their takes? That's something that's happened.
All things are allowed on the night show. No moral high ground on the night show.
Good, because I'm not going to be very moral with this. I'm going to be very immoral. Michael Felger. Your take about just hand things over to Korpisalo and Bussi. No need to pay Jeremy Swayman. I bet you Joonas Korpisalo will be fine. Wrong. That guy sucks.
Does this remind you of Brian Hoyer could get 10 wins?
Something along those lines. Mike, Brian Hoyer could not get you 10 wins. By the way, you are responsible for the Patriots being in the spot they're in right now. You are responsible. This is what you wanted. You didn't want Tom Brady. You didn't want Jeremy Swayman. You don't like good players. Mike Felger hates good players. Doesn't like David Pastrnak. Is David Pastrnak good at hockey? You think he's good at hockey?
I'd say he's pretty good.
Pretty solid. Mike Felger doesn't like him. You know why? Too good for him. Mike Felger hated Randy Moss. You know why? Too good for him. I'm noticing a trend. I don't think Mike Felger likes good players. Wanted Tom Brady gone by the end of it. Was Tom Brady good? Was he a good player?
The best, some would say.
I would make that argument. Yes. Yep. He wanted that bum tonight. Shame. Apologize to me. 2 o'clock tomorrow. Apologize. Don't hide behind a Drake Maye take tomorrow. Don't do it, Michael. Don't do it.
4 hours of Drake Maye talk tomorrow.
Shame, shame, shame on you. Shame on your bad take. Bad Michael. Bad Michael. He said Korpisalo would be good. Did you watch Korpisalo tonight, Skaz? Is he good at hockey?
No. Quick sample size from tonight. Well, actually, not a quick sample size. Saw him last year as well. Yep. He struggles at stopping the puck, which is kind of a problem for a goalie.
Is that your job as a goalie? Get in the way of it? They let you wear big things that block the puck. You just need to get in front of them. Which I suppose he does, but then he just sends it right back out to you. Rebound control, not great with that guy. Now, I'm a baseball guy, all right? I'm not exactly Mr. Hockey. I'll admit that to you. Rebound control, not exactly Jonas Korpisalo's strongest asset right now. But no, we'll be fine without Jeremy Swayman. We'll be fine. Really? Oh, no. No, very much not no. Very much not the case. Again, if I'm Jeremy Swayman, I'm holding out before Thursday. I'm like, I didn't get enough money. Sorry. No. Just fine, play that guy. If I'm Jeremy Swayman, I'm pulling my hamstring until they give me $50 more million. Go back to BU. 617-779-0985. Carl in Westfield on Jonas Korpisalo. Carl.
Well, Matt, I wanted to quick before I pick on Korpisalo. Jake DeBrusk's dad, announces in Vancouver. We let him go. So we got that 6'2" monster Russian, 240 to help even the score, and a pretty good offensive player. What do you think about that trade? It looks like it could be okay on a good end as opposed to the other crud, right?
Wait, are you talking about Zadorov?
Yeah, I mean, remember last year that Nats hit our guy into the puck, into our net, and it was the worst call of the year. We got a big thug now on defense.
So, Carl, I want to actually jump off that point. When Korpisalo got run over by Bennett tonight, Zadorov responded. Zadorov went right after him. And Brandon Carlo did not. If you saw this, Brandon Carlo just kind of put his hand out. Like, oh, you're not supposed to do that. Yeah, we all get it. You're not supposed to do that. But he did it because he's Sam Bennett, and that's what he always does. And the Panthers did it because they get away with it because there's nobody on your team who's going to do something about it. The Bruins are the little brother to the Florida Panthers. It's like, when you hold them out there, you just extend your arm and you hold them by the head and they just start swinging, but they can't hit you. That's the Bruins, and that's the Panthers. Brandon Carlo, you want to talk about actual shame? Like, guy, come on. You got to respond. Your goalie got run over, and you just kind of point at the ref. It's like, see? They're not supposed to do that. Stop waiting for the refs to bail you out. Stop waiting for the league to do something about Florida. You do something about Florida. You do something about it. But you can't because you're not good enough. You're not talented enough. I would say you're not big enough, but the Bruins are the biggest team in the league. So this year's a little bit different because they added Zadorov with that. But, yeah, it's not great. And, listen, Florida, they are who they are. Tkachuk, apparently, according to Trent Frederick after the game, said he was going to fight him. Frederick dropped the gloves. Tkachuk then didn't fight him, so Frederick got the penalty. Yeah, that's who they are. That's what they do. And you have no answer for them. And you just keep playing into their hands. You do. I don't like him as much as the next guy. I hate that Panthers team. I hate Bennett, that a-hole. I hate that guy. But at what point are you going to do something to stop them instead of just continuously playing into their hands? Not to mention, too, they're so much better than you. It's not even close. 617-779-0985. Adam in Ipswich. You got to be quick, Adam. Thanks for calling.
Hey, yeah, quick. I'm just talking about back to the Felger stuff. Like, he bitches about, complains about the Red Sox ownership group and about being cheap when he wants to be just as cheap as them all the time. And also, Brendan Carlos held Gill 2.0. Bye.
All right. Thanks, Adam. I appreciate that. 617-779-0985. We continue. It's McCarthy in for Joe Murray here on the Sports Hub.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Joe Murray.
So the Bruins got their asses kicked by the Florida Panthers again tonight, who responded after the game by signing Carter Verhaeghe to an 8-year contract extension. A guy who just kills the Bruins like the rest of them. So, well, I guess that continues. It's McCarthy in for Joe Murray tonight. Got to be quick because we only have a couple minutes left. Chris and Franklin. Chris.
Hey, McCarthy, what's up, buddy? Real quick, I feel like the Bruins don't respect Florida's transition enough. Like, I feel like the majority of their goals, they get caught with their pants down during the forecheck.
Agreed.
Thanks, boys.
Yeah, no, Chris, I think you're totally right about that. How many goals happen in transition for Florida? It's unbelievable. JP in North Providence. Sorry, JP, not much time tonight. How you doing?
The cops and the Walking Dead. Get my damn T-shirt. Fire Don Sweeney. Get Omar back. And I miss El Tiante. It was great memories of 75.
So that's why I actually wanted to ask JP to be quick there, because I did want to do the final couple minutes of the show on El Tiante. I didn't see him pitch, obviously. Born in 1991, but it's interesting. Skaz, you said something to me during one of the breaks when we mentioned Louis Tiant, and you said he was the first baseball player you ever imitated, right?
100%. First guy I ever, pretended to be.
You're how old?
I am 30 years old.
I'm 33 years old. Louis Tiant was also probably the first baseball player I ever imitated. Why? Because out in the backyard at 19 Ridge Street in Winchester, Mass, my dad, when he was teaching me how to, we're out there in the backyard, he was like, when you pitch, you got the rubber, he said, you come set like El Tiante. So you do this thing, just got to do that, go up and down, turn your back to the hitter, and that's how you pitch. That's how you come set. And you did the exact same thing, Skaz.
Never saw him pitch once in my life, but yeah, he was my dad. I think everybody loved him. All Sox fans loved him. My dad was like, if you want to go out in the yard and throw the ball, give me some El Tiante. Give me some Louis Tiant. If that's what you're going to do, we're going to teach you right. You're going to throw the ball just like Louis Tiant.
So Maz said earlier, and I guess I kind of pushed back on this a little bit. He said, Louis Tiant was, maybe one of the most, maybe the most beloved Red Sox of all time. I was like, well, I don't know about that. But he was kind of on the short list. For somebody who was not the greatest Red Sox of all time, and he was not, but he was a legend. Because when he was at his height, when El Tiante was at his height, there were few pitchers on planet Earth better than him. Go look at some of his stats, like from Cleveland, 1968. I'd have to pull it up. But Louis Tiant in 1968, before they lowered the mound, just had one of the most ridiculous seasons of all time. 1968. Take a guess what his ERA was in 1968's guess.
Like 2.4?
Not even close. Lower.
1.9.
1.6.
It's unfathomable now.
1.6. And then they lowered the mound. And he would have won the Cy Young, obviously. He went 21-9 with a 1.60 ERA and did not win the Cy Young. I'd have to see who won the Cy Young in the American League that year, but I mean, it was Gibson in the National League.
Some guy that won 30 games, probably.
Right. He threw 155 pitches on short rest in Game 4 of the 1975 World Series. Louis Tiant started Games 1, 4, and 6 in 1975. And you're right, he's, for generations,